So when we started this, what were your first thoughts about how Middlesex Schools Cricket would able to help in this partnership?
Yeah, I think it's the symbiotic relationship in terms of our ethos and principles are exactly the same. So that's the great starting point. The next thing is we need to try and do something that is sustainable. We've had this thing in philosophy and education that you give school kids as broad an experience as possible, which is an absolute great philosophy. You want them to try lots and lots of different sports, but it's no good introducing them to American football or to baseball and they get a passion for it and love it if there's nowhere for them to go with it. They go, think, yeah, it's great. Where can I go and play this? Well, you can't. You can play it a bit more in school maybe, but when you leave school, you're not going to be able to pursue it. And so unless those things are there, so you've got that footprint in the community, which is vital. And then the next thing is, which is the next stage, really is support the competitions, which is there, which is fine, but is the training of the teachers to be able to pass on some of the experience you have to their children throughout their lessons, but also that relationship whereby a teacher can pick up the phone and say, this child's really interested in coming along and pursuing this at one of your sessions and hopefully carrying on and doing more things. Or a parent comes in and says, where can my son play cricket or daughter play cricket? And they say, okay, there's the contact, get in touch. And the next thing that we're talking about is that training of teachers specifically in terms of the development of cricket. We've got a relationship with Live Golf that was just come out, and they've given out the schools, 10 schools, £2,000 worth of equipment and a whole load of resources. And we've got one of our staff going in and supporting that. And it's that sustainability that you can see is going to be continual, is always going to be there, that make people, they might not realise it initially, but down the line, actually we do have somewhere a pathway for children to progress. We do have that support that is going to help us to continue to do this. We are going to be interested in entering the cricket competitions because cricket is a sport that is accessible. And the other thing about cricket is I think it's like no other sport, and I don't think anybody's ever cracked this yet. In terms of the skills that you need in cricket, I think they're far greater than any other sport. The strategy, the plotting, the planning, the amount of time that you're out in the field, that you need to stay focused. If you drop a catch, you've got to pick yourself up again. And certainly as a captain of a cricket team, you've got so many things and there's obviously the maths element as well. How many runs and over do we need? Where are we going to get them? Where can we pick up those things? I don't think we've ever really cracked the thing that we've got, the game that we've got. We've never really cracked making the most of it. Certainly not in state schools.